here. Get them all, Dave?
Yep.
All right, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Morning, all.
Morning. Good morning.
All right, call the meeting to order. Is there anything else that you need to put in there, Trish?
No, sir.
Okay, I thought I had a pin on it. Nope.
Motion to approve the agenda.
Okay,
Second.
all in favor, aye?
Aye.
Pose same sign. Motion carried. We have the minutes from the 9th. This Pin and I are gonna have a...
I kinda read through them and I thought everything looked correct, so I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
I'll second Rick's motion.
We have a motion...
Try that one.
Oh, I've been to a couple of meetings, I might have a spare.
I have a couple spares, yeah.
We have a motion and a second to approve the minutes from the 9th. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Minutes are approved.
Second.
Me?
Dave? Eric?
Eric.
Thank you.
Okay, we have general public concerns. Brett?
Well, I told you guys, or a few weeks ago, that, on the dam issue, nobody's really inspected the dam to tell us if it's, we can save it, or repair it, or fix it, or what the life expectancy would be if we fixed it up, or what we did, so. I got ahold of this engineering firm I got from Brennan, they're the ones that have dove on the dam, inspected the path. This engineering firm, this is what they sent back to us. They'll send a couple of guys down here. They say it'll take them about 8 hours, and then go back and, you know, whatever work they're gonna do it by boat and walking the dam and doing everything. And then you can see, they're guesstimating $11,000 to $15,000 to come tell us if the dam's even fixable or usable, or what we gotta do with it. So, I think nobody's ever really done that, so I would highly recommend that just before we go any further with anything, you know, just say, hey, you know, what's the shelf life of this thing, or can we fix it up? They've got that, and then, on there too, if they fix it all, then he'll come back with three options of what to do with it. One, to repair the gates that are already there. Two, to put in tainer gates and flashboards, or fix the mill race gates and whatever, you know, replace them and whatever. So they'll give us an estimate on the cost of doing 3 different options, if the dam's capable of being even repaired or fixed. So, and that's another $10,000 to $14,000. And then if it is, then they'll draw, and if we approve that, then they'll draw drawings of which way you wanna go, and then get with, and they're working with Brennan's right now too, on doing this. So, they'll, give us a cost at that, the second one will give us the estimate, and then if we decide to go with option whatever, for $2 million. I think it's gonna be substantially less than the other options from Stantec. I'm guessing, you know, I shouldn't even guess, I'm not gonna say, but it's gonna be less than what their options were. And, if we do that, then they'll go get bids, and we'll have all the engineered drawings and everything to go get bids and do all that. I don't know who to take this to, or who to approve it, or who to okay this, or how you get the conservation board involved as well, or what.
Have you run this by the conservation board?
No.
I think you should. They've spent a lot of time and effort with
Yes.
their research, way more than we have.
Yeah. I just kind of run into a dead end there. They don't seem to wanna do anything with it, and they wanna, they've all kind of said, well, throwing their hands there, they're tired of dealing with it, so.
Well, I do understand how they're getting tired of dealing with it, but, 'cause it's been a problem for many, many years.
I agree.
And we gotta come to a solution of something, but I think it's always best to explore all your options, because, you know, you got one quote. If you take your car and you get it repaired, you sometimes like to get 2 quotes, so you get different ideas what's wrong.
And I don't know how to proceed if you guys have to have a meeting, because you guys, don't you have some funds available for a study? And
Yes, we do.
I know this thing's been studied to death, and I don't wanna waste more money. I would recommend spending the $10,000 to $14,000 to find out the dam's even worth fixing, and...
Well, if you recall from that, a couple of months ago maybe, board meeting, conservation board meeting, that was kind of the gist of the discussion, was additional, inspection, or what you presented here. So, I mean, because like I said, yeah, there's money for that, I already spent how much, but, and this is more, but there is more to spend to get to something definitive. It's funny, all the work that was done prior with the Sandtech company, they have these options and that, but it's funny, they didn't really do a structural analysis.
Well, I think the reason they didn't do it is 'cause what they're doing to it will strengthen the dam. If it was garbage, what they're doing will strengthen the dam. They're basically building a new dam that's about huge.
But they also indicated now they gotta come back and study it to make sure it's strong enough.
Yeah, but I think you remember that meeting, you were all there,
And the
and
amount of concrete they're pouring behind that dam would never ever fail.
that it, I don't know, there's something maybe, I don't know, none of us are engineers or what they decided, something seemed to be missing with their information, their previous information, to why this is coming up.
Yeah.
So, it seemed to me that was somewhat agreeable to everybody at that meeting, to get a definitive answer.
I don't think anybody wants to spend any more money, but for $30,000, you're gonna have an inspection report, and you're gonna have, the alternatives, and we can look at the two alternatives.
Yeah, so do you recall that meeting too? This is from the board, and again, this isn't verbatim, and somewhere through their research with Sandtech, that dam is very old. There was an assumption made, if you inspected it, they would say it is very old, done, it is very old. So and that was another, I think, $100,000+ for further research. And if you remember, one of the, or two of the board members were saying they hate to throw good money after money. I mean, so I would get the conservation board. But I do recall that meeting, as I'm bringing up what was talked about. It seemed like that's where it kinda left off. That was my impression about what you're presenting.
Say we're gonna do both do option one first, spend the 10 to 15,000. If they say it's no good, then we have to look somewhere else.
There you go.
Don't waste another 10 or 15,000.
Yeah.
We waste a lot of money on studies and surveys, and, you know, as far as I'm concerned. Is that, you guys have to set up a meeting with them, or?
Not really.
I think we should be there.
They usually invite us to their meeting,
Okay,
like that one that I mentioned,
okay.
6 weeks ago or so.
They meet Wednesday night.
This Wednesday? Okay. Are you guys, anybody available to show up there?
I figure I'm going for a little bit. I've got another meeting at 7, but I'll be there for a little bit.
All right, I'll call Todd and try to get on the agenda, see if we can do that.
Yeah, I think that goes along with what that earlier discussion
When
was.
they look at the amount of dollars we're gonna have to spend to fix this 10 to 15 is dropping.
Well,
And you might as well explore all your options.
just, it has to go by light, at that point.
But this is different than what's been done previously.
Correct.
So, yeah, and that's what I took, I don't have a photographic memory, but I do remember that was a discussion at the meeting, so.
And I just think if we fix up our existing dam, from what estimates I've got from a couple other companies, it's gonna be quite a bit less money just to fix it up.
Well, I think the gist of it was, let's find out for sure.
Okay, thank you for your time.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Brett.
Yep, thanks, Brett.
I'll get ahold of you guys.
Is this information from Brennan itself then?
No, that's from, I'll give you the, company, I got another sheet. Here's his email. So it's an engineering firm out of Minneapolis.
Is it R?
Yeah,
R.
BJ. All right?
Yeah.
All right.
Do you
Thank
want
you.
me to take a copy?
Nope, you can have that.
Okay.
If you need to send for them for getting information or check on their credibility or whatever, if you
Okay.
guys can do that.
That's fine.
Okay.
Thank you.
Appreciate your-
All right.
All right, with that, we'll move to Ben. Morning.
Morning, Ben.
Just have the one item on the agenda today, to put underground utility at Virgil Williams' old place, just east off of the county pay curves. No deadline right now, Michigan's planning on running underground power.
Okay.
Just to feed into the property?
This is just to feed into the property,
Okay, we're not-
power line.
Is that done from Midland's request, or is that the landowner's request? to get- I'm just curious.
I assume it's the landowner's request, and then Midland provides the service. I mean, that's how I did underground at my place. I reached out to Mid-American, and they came in and took the service from mine.
Okay.
Everything's in order for
Yes.
that?
Well, I'd make a motion to approve that, right-of-way permit for Midland Power, for the work at 2370 490th Street.
Okay,
I'll second.
we have a motion and a second to approve the work in the right of way for Midland Power.
We could discuss this for another half hour.
We'll have to discuss something else. I don't think there's much more to this.